Hey, what's going on? In this tutorial, we're going to be going over your notification settings and also your subscriber settings. Now, the notification settings is really just an overview of when you're going to get emails from Facebook. And remember, in the first tutorial, we went over your general settings, and that's actually the email that you used here, that primary one that you set. So if you want to change this email, excuse me, that is the one that your notifications get sent to, then you can change that under the general. You're not going to be able to change it on this page. Now, of course, here you see a list of recent updates that people have made. And then down here you see all notifications. Now, these notifications are basically all the different reasons why Facebook would be sending you a contact email. Excuse me. Sorry about that. My voice is a little hoarse. But these are all the reasons why Facebook would be sending you an email. And of course, you can change the Facebook side right here. Okay, if you want to get a post every time someone updates your timeline, sends you a message, this is all that regards Facebook in general. And you can just save that. When you're done, you change them, and then you come down here and you can see all your photos and your photo information. Do you want to change when you get information about photos? You can change that here. Change all that. If you're tired of people tagging you in your photos or getting an email every time you're tagged, then you can just take that notification setting off, so you can save some room in your email box or spam box, whichever one you've set up. And it just goes down the list, and it's just all basically the same. It's just different notifications that you can get, that you opt in and saying, I want these notifications, or I don't want these notifications. So that's a very important section. Now, of course, in the next tutorial, we're going to go over applications and you getting emails from these applications that you've enabled on Facebook, and usually they're just providing you with additional information, or maybe you signed up for like newsletters, etc., or maybe you have them updating your Facebook page and your wall or your timeline. Now it's called, not really a wall anymore, but your timeline. So those are all things that are associated with the notifications. And now over here in your subscriber settings, now there's two sections here, and actually I don't think you'll see it, but when you originally sign up and you come to this section, it's going to say allow subscribers, and it's going to be asking you to enable yourself to be found online. And that's very important. Actually, it may be this. Yeah, it may be this. I think it might be this setting right here. Okay. But one of these settings here, you're going to be setting for the first time, and it's going to say, basically, do you want to be found online? And that's what we talked about in the beginning, that Facebook and Twitter and all of these social networking sites, they have special relationships with like Google and Yahoo and Bing, so that they can post that database, of that huge database, something like over, I think like 300 or 800 million people are on Facebook like right now, as far as in that database worldwide subscriber list. And so they have that information of it, make it available to these search engines, but you can opt out of that. So you can opt out of that on this subscribe setting page. This is where you come to do that. So if you don't want your if you want, your subscribers will receive your posts and will not be added as friends. So what that means is basically you could have 5, 10,000, 20,000 subscribers, just people that listen to your post, but they're not going to be as your friends, because as you know, Facebook only allows you to have 5,000 friends. So, but your subscribers, I'm pretty sure, are like unlimited. But you can learn more about how many subscribers, etc., you can have by clicking on the link. Now, in your comments, of course, this is saying that you want to allow everybody in the public, to even subscribers, to comment on your stuff. Is that what you want? Or do you just want friends of friends, that extended network? Or do you want that close-knit network of friends? So that's all up to you. You can change that there. Your subscriber notifications. Whose subscriptions and comments do you want to be notified about? This is very important. Is it friends of friends, or just everyone in general, like everybody who you don't even know? And I just suggest go with friends of friends. Some people go with no no one. And if they want to know what's going on, they don't go to a feed. They just go right to that person's homepage. If I want to know what's going on with Uncle Jim, I go over to my little friends list and I can go in and check and see what's up with Uncle Jim directly. All right. Now, of course, here's your username, and remember we talked about this in the general settings where you can pick a username, but this is the URL that you can send friends where they'll be able to directly go straight to your page. So if you can get this from your friends, you can just say, hey, can you give me your URL there, your username URL? And what you do with that is you can just take that and you can copy that. Or if you're using if you're using Google Chrome, using Chrome here, you can just add that page, like literally, you can just take that link. I believe you can. Let's see. And just take it just like this and put it right up there. And so now that little page there represents my Facebook page, and if I click on it, it'll take me to my Facebook page, as you can see. So you can just really just highlight that, and then if you're using Chrome, just drag it right up there to the top. And if you want to add a name, because see it's faceless and it's just a link, you don't know who that is, just edit it and you can add a name to it. So I'll just put my Facebook. That's ugly, but whatever. I'm going to delete it in a second anyway. And I put my Facebook. So now I can go up there. You can put Uncle John's Facebook or Uncle Timmy's Facebook, whatever you got. Put it up there. Want to get rid of it? Just delete it. It's that simple. So that's the gist. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Almost forgot Twitter. Can't forget Twitter. So if you want your Twitter links linked, you can link that here. This says link unlinked because I've already linked one. And I'm pretty sure they only allow you to link one per account. But if you have additional pages, which will be a different tutorial, if you set up a page down here, then you can have a different Facebook account, or excuse me, Twitter account linked up to that page that you create. Maybe you want to create a page for your business, and you can do that. Or if you have a non-profit organization, you can do that. Create a page for that down there. But also here, the last part is want to know what subscribers can see. Here's a very important little button. If you click on this, this will take you to your page, but not the page that you typically see when you sign in. This is the page that other people see. This is the information that you're allowing to be made public about you. Are you okay with this information? If not, change it. Change it or delete it. You don't have to have this information up. It is an option. You opt into putting this here. So don't be upset if someone knows where you live. They know where you're from. If you put it in your about section, it's listed here. Oh, where did he go to school? He went to school here. You know, this is all public domain. And we talked about that in the first tutorial. That Facebook, Twitter, all these companies are, basically this is all public domain information. Anybody can come on here, look for your name, especially if you haven't changed the settings on whether or not you want people to look for your name on Facebook. Okay? So we've shown you how to do all of those things. Hopefully you'll be a little bit more secure in your usage of Facebook and any social media platform. They're pretty much the same, but you definitely want to take a look at the privacy policies before you sign up. Don't just sign up to stuff on the web. Take a look and see what information they're allowed to share, because you could be signing away all of your personal data. And remember, don't forget this little S. If you're going to be giving your information, personal or otherwise, make sure that little S is there, because that and that lock is what's saying that it's secure. It's encrypted. You don't necessarily have to worry about it. So be sure to change your settings if you need to. Go through these tutorials again. We're going to be going over in the next tutorial. Let's see what we're going to go over. In the next tutorial, we're going to be going over apps, which is very important, and application data. That includes both you and your users, or excuse me, your family, people who follow you. So take a look at that. If you have any other information to add, please feel free to leave a comment down at the bottom. If this video has helped you to be more comfortable with Facebook, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for viewing. Have a great day.